The other side has a lawyer and you don't. All I want to do is be the LA lawyer go-to, and I'm here for everybody.
When your airport parking is smooth, you start feeling like your whole trip is smooth. So join the Spot Club and reserve your spot in minutes. And we'll make sure your airport parking is ridiculously, effortlessly smooth. We're talking piece of cake, no sweat, no stress, no prob, easy breezy, all good, untroubled and unbothered, unbelievably and undeniably smooth, like parking should be.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
This is NCAA College Soccer featuring the Waves of Pepperdine University. Today's broadcast is a production of the Pepperdine University Department of Athletics, Game and Entertainment, and ESPN+. Welcome into Toy from Rokas Field on the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein as the Waves get ready to take on the Broncos from Santa Clara in a West Coast Conference showdown. Well, the lineup's being already introduced for this one. We got a nice day here along the coast. A slight breeze coming off the ocean, and there you see the numbers. Temperature about 75 degrees and about 9 miles of wind for this contest today. Big game for both schools. Pepperdine ranked number 15 in the nation. Santa Clara number 10. Both teams at 2-0 in league. They both tie for second place, trailing Oregon State. That is 2-0-1. At goalkeeper for Pepperdine, the sensational freshman Jillian Medvecki, 5'9", first-year player out of Concord Township, Ohio, comes in with a record of 7-0-2, has given up 10 goals, has 30 saves and 4 shutouts. She has been outstanding, unbeaten so far. For Santa Clara, at goalkeeper Marley Nicholas, a 5'8" graduate from Elk Grove, California. 2 years ago, she was second-team All-Conference, comes in with a record of 7-2-1, 26 saves, given up 9 goals and 4 shutouts. She was the starter from last year. And our players to watch in this contest for Pepperdine, Tori Waldeck, the Offensive Player of the Week. And last season, she was the Offensive Player of the Year in the conference. Last week, she scored 3 goals, had a hat trick, first time since 2017 that a Pepperdine player had gotten 3 goals in one game. So keep your eye on Tori Waldeck, number 20. And for Santa Clara, outstanding player in Kennedy Schaenauer, the transfer from Utah, where she played 1 season. Schaenauer currently tied for the conference lead with 7 goals. Waldeck is second with 6 goals, also tied with another player. But Schaenauer was on the All-Pac-12 freshman team last year. So number 33, one of our players to watch as you take a look at the lineup. Certainly it is Santa Clara as Marley Nicholas, the goalkeeper, leads the way. Both these teams are playing well. For Pepperdine, over their last 8 games, they've gone 6-0-2, and they've outscored their opponents 20-7. For Santa Clara, in their last 7, they've gone 5-1-1. They've outscored their opponents 17-7. The Waves in their blue uniforms, and for Santa Clara in their white uniforms to begin this game. Boy, you try to handicap this contest. Two outstanding teams. Does not appear to be a weakness by either team. So strong defensively, offensively, they can score from anywhere in the field. Kind of think, will this be a high-scoring game? As the Broncos have outscored their opponents 25-10. Pepperdine, they've outscored their opponents 24-16. And for the Broncos, they average 17 shots per contest, allowing just 8. The Waves come into this game, they average 11 a game, and they give up 11 shots per contest. So it's going to be, we would think, very tough to score on either team. Two excellent goalkeepers. Backline defense is outstanding. As the ball brought in, Pepperdine in the blue. And out in front, ball knocked away. Both these teams, a great balance of experience and youth, and two great coaches, to say the least. Tim Ward, 27 season, over 300 career wins, 5 times the West Coast Conference Coach of the Year. And Jerry Smith, in his 38th season, 556 victories, third all-time in the NCAA, 9 times West Coast Conference Coach of the Year, and unbelievably 2 national championships, 2001 and in 2020. Ball shot attempt. And nice play by Medvecki. So for the Broncos, moving right to left on Saturday, Portland, as you take another look, pretty far outside, so Medvecki able to make the play. But on Saturday, Santa Clara beat a very good Portland team in Santa Clara, 3-0, and outshot the Pilots, who are a really good team at 6-3-4 on the year, but outshot the Pilots 23-3. Really never a contest. As Holly Furphy scored 2 goals in the second half to lead Santa Clara. Pepperdine had a wild shootout up at Spokane against Gonzaga, the defending league champs, by the way. And Pepperdine won it 4-3. Tori Waldeck, 3 goals, 6 on the year, the Offensive Player of the Year in the conference in 2023. Again, the Waves are a little more physical. They've always been a talented, excellent ball handling, skilled squad. As we get, let's see, a foul in the play. Will be Santa Clara ball. Series that dates back to 1994, and Santa Clara leads the series. Let's see the contact, a little bit of a slight trip. Broncos lead the series 19-11. Won last year up in Santa Clara, 1-0. In fact, the Broncos have won the last 5 meetings between the two schools. And the Waves' last win back in 2018 here in Malibu. So we'll get a free kick. See how the Broncos set up. Boy, they clear space in the box. They fire a shot attempt. The ball's deflected. And they continue to battle. Goes out of bounds. We'll see who touched it last. And last touch by Santa Clara. So both these teams figure to go to the NCAA tournament. The feeling is the winner of this game very well could host a regional opening round. That's a big advantage in the NCAA tournament that will get underway November 14th through the 17th, and with the College Cup in Cary, North Carolina, the Final Four December 6th and the 9th. Florida State won the national title last year, beating Stanford. Both these teams are well tested. Waves, of course, this is the 6th-ranked team they have played this season in their 13th game. Broncos on the offensive again. Swinging out outside. Excellent ball handling for Santa Clara. They fire, gets into the box looking for a rebound. Ball kicked away by Peyton Leonard, a sensational sophomore on the all-freshman team last year. Waves have 8 starters back from last season's team that tied with Santa Clara last year, both going 6-2, tied for second place. Long attempt, ball is batted into the box, a shot attempt into the left corner. It is a goal. And for Santa Clara, they take a 1-0 lead early in the 6th minute. So the Broncos out in front, the high-scoring team. Boy, they're firing up a lot of shots early and looking for a loose ball. It appeared to be Lucy Mitchell, who was honorable mention all-conference last year. So early in the 6th minute, 1-0. Ball rolling free, the left-footed kick on the right side, deep into the left corner. The Broncos getting the goal for Lucy Mitchell. And Santa Clara, we may have an injured player. Take a look. Well, everybody's okay. When nobody attending to the injured player in front of the Pepperdine goal. So for Lucy Mitchell, what happened, there may have been some contact away from the ball. Oh, yeah, they headbutted Jillian Medvecki. Make sure everybody's okay.
Checking into the game for the first
And
time.
the Waves,
number 21,
and so for Pepperdine, it is Lily Stewart, the 5'10 freshman from Chula Vista, and hopefully she's okay. Just colliding with her goalkeeper. Take another look. See, that boom is Medvecki. And they just collided, and then the shot attempt inside the left post. For Lucy Mitchell, her first goal of the year. She does have 4 assists, and it's 1-0 Santa Clara. In ranked number 10 in the nation. Talked about both these teams. Well tested. Broncos playing their 3rd-ranked team. Pepperdine, their 6th-ranked team of the season. Broncos only 2 losses to UCLA and Stanford. Pepperdine, we get a foul on the play. And for the Waves, they lost to Utah State. They did beat UCLA, which is a big win. Pepperdine also knocked off Georgetown, that has 8-1 and 4 on the year. Waves on the left side. Trying to save it along the end line. It is Santa Clara. Waves trying to set up something on the outside. They chip it into the box. Both teams being offensive-minded. And it was Megan Edelson, the transfer from UCLA, who played on the Bruins national championship team of 2022. But it appears right from the get-go, both teams trying to attack, and just create all kinds of offense and get a rebound, a deflection, get a loose ball. And so far, the Broncos, as the ball comes outside the Waves defending. For the Broncos, their 12th player who has scored at least 1 goal this season. The Waves have 10 players who have scored a different goal. In the 7th minute, 1-0 early, Santa Clara jumps out to the early lead. Pepperdine on the offensive in transition. Work it on the edge, out in front, firing away. The high shot attempt and missing. Waves had a pretty good look, but they're coming out firing offensively. So important to get the lead, and if you can get it early, it changes so many things. Pretty good look, top of the box, but a bit high. And that was Tori Waldeck, who had 11 goals and 6 assists last year, the WCC Conference freshman or the Player of the Year. And this year now ranks number 2 with 6 goals. Both these teams so good. He's pressuring backfield. Ball handling skill of Santa Clara is outstanding. They really went to the NCAA portal, bringing in a number of key players. And Shaynauer, the transfer from Utah, where she played 1 year, in tie for the league lead with 7 goals. Where's number 33? And shot percentage of .226. It will be Pepperdine ball. Waves, as a team, coming in, shot percentage very strong at .175. Broncos at .137 offensively. Coaches will tell you they'd like to see 125 to 165 as a team on offense. That would be considered excellent numbers. There you see Schoenauer at Utah last year, just a sophomore, ball kicked and covered easily by the Broncos. And that is Marley Mikolos, who had a big year last season. He had 8 shutouts at 49 saves. Gonzaga won the league championship last year. Defensively for Pepperdine, they are allowing shot percentage 123, the Broncos at 115. Coaches will tell you they'd like to see 075 to 095. But when you go up and down the field like these teams do and have the offensive capabilities, it does give the other team a few more opportunities. All sent down into the corner, trying to keep it in play as Pepperdine do a pretty good job. We're in the 10th minute. We get a whistle and play being stopped. Waves at home this year, 4-1-1. Interesting to know, Pepperdine has never had a losing season on this field in their 32nd year. Last year they went 4-1-3. It figures to continue. For the Broncos on the road this year, they are 4-1. They have won 2 in a row. For Pepperdine and Santa Clara, I mean, this is a championship game, a lot on the line, national rankings, maybe a conference championship, a chance to host a regional. Waves with 4 conference titles. They were picked 3rd at the start of the season. Santa Clara was picked first to win this league, followed by Washington State. Waves have already beaten Washington State 3-2 last week here in Malibu. Well, after today, Waves will have the Cougars and Broncos out of the way. Working top of the box, Waves able to intercept. Pepperdine will bring it back. Top of the box, 18 yards out. The goalposts are 24 feet apart. The crossbar is 8 feet high and the net 4 feet deep. By 100 by 60. All right, Pepperdine finds themselves down early, 1-0. It doesn't happen very often. Waves, who actually were ranked number 13 last week, and after a solid win, beating last year's champion Gonzaga, they dropped a couple of spots down to 15. Figure that one out.
First time for Santa Clara.
Well, Santa Clara.
7, Addie Whitehouse.
Addie Whitehouse comes in for Santa Clara, defensive player. Broncos in good field position. But with a 1-0 lead, they can continue to be very aggressive. They could be up 2 or 3-0. They're going to continue to attack. Those backline defenses will be challenged throughout this contest. Got a crowd of about 400 or 500 on hand at Ty Fromm Rokas Field. Capacity is about 800 or 900. Waves send it downfield. Ball goes out of bounds. For Tim Ward in his 27th season, a 5-time West Coast Conference Coach of the Year, comes in with 305 victories, 149 defeats, and 73 ties. Played his soccer at Cal Lutheran out in the Thousand Oaks area, graduated back in 1993, and just continues to be an outstanding coach, assisted by Max Rook, who the associate head coach, Kevin Ariano, along with Amber Marshall. Waves will get a free kick on the foul by Santa Clara. On top of everything else this year, in Pepperdine, we mentioned just a skilled, athletic, excellent ball handling, striking team. A little more physical this year, knocking people down. We saw that against Washington State when they committed 17 fouls. Always been more of a finesse team, but with this squad, a little bit bigger. All right, Waves will bring it into play. And the Waves send it toward the goal. Ball knocked away out in front. And let's see. Ball will go back to Santa Clara. And Jerry Smith in his 38th year. 556 career wins, 181 losses, 73 ties, winning percentage 69%. 33 NCAA tournament appearances, 2 national titles, 2001, 2020. In 2001, Jerry Smith was the National Coach of the Year. 13 league titles for Jerry Smith and the Broncos. Jerry Smith, the 9-time West Coast Conference Coach of the Year, last time in 2022. Surprisingly, Oregon State is atop the conference standings. Was able to move it downfield. Right there is Nicholas, who drives it upfield. Ball heads out of bounds. Oregon State, a team that was picked 8th at the start of the season, finds themselves in first place at 2-1 with 7 points. And Oregon State is hosting San Francisco today. Remember, you get 3 points for a win, no points for a loss, 1 point for a tie. Pepperdine and Santa Clara each with 6 points. Oregon State with 7. And then there are 4 teams with 4 points, all 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. 14th minute, Waves again get it into the box. They battle El Quinn and knocked away by Santa Clara. And Cat Jordan, a midfielder. So the Waves have the offensive ability to come back in this contest. Santa Clara's defense, and it will be all about adjustments in the second half. And you know, both coaches make great decisions in changing things up. Nicholas gets it upfield quickly for Santa Clara. Because of the pace and tempo, so far it's not been real physical, at least not yet. So the benches will have a key factor in this contest. Pepperdine able to move it downfield. Coming up is Mitchell, got the only goal in the 6th minute, early in the 6th minute. Santa Clara averages almost 17 shots per game. They have outshot their opponents 183-87. They have been a dominant team. Pepperdine, 137 shots total. Opponents, 130. Waves with 4 shutouts. They've been shut out just once. That was the very first game of the year against Utah State in Hawaii. All right, Broncos able to work it on the right side. The cross tipped away by Medvecki. Julian Medvecki, the talented freshman. On top of everything else, we mentioned the great ball handling. You see the Waves position defense, and that tipped away. Sally Menti, number 24, leads the conference with 5 assists. 2020, Menti was the West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year. We're going to get a corner for Santa Clara. We'll see how they play it. Sent out in front. Ball headed out of there. Broncos will run it down. Top of the box. Waves defending. There's Kieran Murphy able to get a touch. He's bringing their defense outside. Clara's been taking some long shots. Again, a certain team will just fire away, just looking for a deflection, a rebound, a loose ball into the box, a wild shot that sails high. Had a pretty good look. Once again, Lucy Mitchell on the right side. Got the only goal so far in this game. You see again, top of the box, about 19 yards out. The Waves will bring it into play. Early in the game, Santa Clara already with 3 shot attempts, 2 on goal. Pepperdine with 2, 1 on goal. Each goalkeeper with a save. Each team with a couple of fouls in the one corner by Santa Clara. 18th minute, 1-0 Santa Clara in this crucial game. For Santa Clara, they'll stay in Southern California. They'll play at Loyola Marymount on Saturday. Waves are going to have to travel. They'll be playing up at Pacific, and we got a lot of contact, and we're going to get a foul. And Shaynauer, the leading scorer, tied for the league lead with 7 goals and a shot percentage of .226. Coach will tell you, shoot 125 to 165. That is excellent. Shaynauer has been so good We're going to get a foul, a free kick. Now came into the game 7 goals on 31 shot attempts. Troy Waldeck for Pepperdine, 6 goals on 27 shot attempts, a .222 shot percentage. All right, free kick coming. Waves, they clear space in the box, and Clara on the move, chipped into the box, goes wide to the right and out of bounds, and Pepperdine will bring it into play. With that early goal, the Waves certainly will stay aggressive and attack as much as possible. And for Santa Clara, if you're down in a game like this because both teams are so good offensively, you get down a goal, maybe even 2, you have a chance to come back. Waves have to play at Pacific after today. They have 3 more home matches. We'll play a game on Saturday, October 19th in Malibu, hosting LMU. Now, Santa Clara, they still have to play Washington State. They do get them at home. Nicolos able to kick it away. Waves on the offensive. A lot of contact. We will get a foul. The Broncos, they'll play Washington State on Wednesday, October 23rd. You see Lucy Mitchell has been pretty much involved early in this game. It's a little more physical. Boom. Boy, I love soccer players. That was Tabitha Laparo. They've never committed a foul. Every time they throw their arms up, what are you talking about? They can knock a player into the stands and say, that was an accident. But you see it in the men and women. Anytime you see a soccer match, it's very amusing. It's not really funny, but all right, Pepperdine. That's Kendall Campbell, the 5'6" sophomore from Palmdale. Number 21, Waves in their blue. Toss in. Boy, Santa Clara just working the box as much as possible. A lot of contact, no harm, no foul. Waves trying to keep them outside, bringing that defensive line out. Back line defense. 4 backers. How about Medvecki? Nice play by Peyton Leonard, a rising star, number 16 at 5'11". Just don't see many players. And certainly the women's game at 5'11". Waves make the pass downfield, get into the box, a trip, no foul. And the ball picked up by Nicolos. Waves had a chance. Julia Quinones. Well, if you're going to be an official, you've got to be consistent. Edelson with a nice pass. And then the trip, contact, but no foul on the play. All right, Pepperdine will get the ball. 21st minute, 1-0 Broncos. 2 highly ranked teams, both figure to go to postseason. Waves went last year. They had a tough draw. They had to play on the road at Stanford that made it all the way to the championship before losing to Florida State. Santa Clara went to the NCAAs. They defeated Arizona State, but then lost to Penn State in the second round. Conference got 3 schools in, also Gonzaga. Hopefully the WCC will get 3 schools one more time, but Washington State's going to have to pick it up. The overall record has not been impressive. Had a tough schedule, and they did tie Utah State. Right now, we would think both these schools will be in to the NCAA. And Clara. Let's get back on defense. Do a good job double teaming, trying to go one-on-one. It's Colby Barnett, the midfielder. They bring it in. Waves kick it out of there. Chip back. Hayashi able to drive it to the other way, and Pepperdine will have the ball. For Santa Clara, such great success, one of the original members of the West Coast Conference back in 1952, along with San Francisco, St. Mary's, and Pacific. Pepperdine and Loyola Marymount joined the conference in 1955. And of course, today there are 11 schools with the addition of Oregon State and Washington State. And both schools, along with Gonzaga, will leave the WCC on July 1st, 2026-27 to get back to the Pac-12 that has rated 5 schools from the Mountain West Conference. But next year in the WCC, they will add Grand Canyon and Seattle University. Grand Canyon is a rising star in college athletics just outside of Phoenix. So when it's all said and done and the dust has settled, there will be 10 schools in the West Coast Conference beginning in 2026-27. The big question is, will that be it, or will they try to add other schools? I've talked about Cal Baptist along with University of Denver, another school. Mountain West still looking for another school, as is the Pac-12, a full member that also plays football. Pepperdine, good field position. They bring it in. El Quinn, pretty talented freshman, earned a starting spot today. Waves will have it. 1-0 Broncos early in the 24th minute. Top of your screen when you get a look, that is the Pacific Ocean. This is a one-of-a-kind location in Malibu. Population in Malibu is about 13,000. A little bit expensive, to say the least. Somebody once asked me, do you live in Malibu? Because I work here. I almost fell off my chair. Houses go for about $5 to $10 million starting. No, we don't live in Malibu. Santa Clara. This is Barnett. Works into the box. Great job bringing it downfield. Waves, though, covered defensively and able to clear Waldeck to Quinn. Good job by Pepperdine to turn Santa Clara away. Lucy Mitchell got a goal early in the game, the 6th minute at 5:03. 1-0 Santa Clara. Certainly gives the Broncos on the road a lot of confidence and momentum. Waves seemingly have settled down. Medvecki, that is her 11th goal given up this year. All right, Pepperdine, got a long way to go in this one. You're trying to take a look, see how the defense sets up. Peyton Leonard, a sophomore defensive player on the all-freshman team last year. Waves also had the freshman of the year in the conference, and Julia Quinones, who had 6 goals and 3 assists in 2023. Mentioned Tori Waldeck, who was the offensive player of the week with her 3 goals against Gonzaga. 2023 West Coast Conference Offensive Player of the Year. Medvecki brings it upfield. And Pepperdine trying to work against this Santa Clara defense. They drop those 4 players back. Waves able to get around it. Come in on the left wing. Ball deflected along the end line and knocked out of bounds. Karen Murphy once had a pretty good look, but backing on defense, Santa Clara does a nice job. Each team has 4 shutouts, but when you look at the schedule and realize how challenging it's been for both schools, they're both well tested as they enter this big game. And again, hit out of bounds. Lucy Mitchell. Honorable mention all conference last year. Waves just off to the left of the goal. See who touched it last. Will the Waves have a corner? That appears to be the case. It will be Tori Waldeck at the corner kick.
Time for the Broncos, number 26, Caroline Gray.
Caroline Gray comes in for Santa Clara.
Checking into the game for your Waves, number 2, Ari Salvador.
Ari Salvador for Pepperdine and Tatum Wynalda. Goes the niece of Pepperdine head coach Tim Ward. Tatum's dad, Eric, who was a great player in his own right. 3 World Cup appearances in the National Soccer Hall of Fame in 2004. Well, Tatum's dad, Eric, is married to Tim Ward's sister, Amy. Waves get a shot attempt. A header goes off to the right. Waves try to run it down. And Waves will get another corner, this time on the near side. It will be Tabitha Laparo. One of the top scorers for Pepperdine this year, 3 goals. See how the Waves played this. You play it short, do you play it out in front, do you play it up top, do you play it long? Waves go short, ball tipped away. Laparo fires across, ball touched, knocked out of the goal, and the ball comes up top. Pepperdine and Santa Clara able to move it in midfield. 28th minute, 1-0 Santa Clara. Lucy Mitchell early in the 6th minute giving the Broncos the early lead. Such an important game. Just changes everything. You're playing from the lead as opposed from behind. Some contact. All right, Salvador. Waves have a strong bench. They bring in Salvador and Wynalda. Waves will control. And Clara pressing a little bit. Shea Nauer and the Waves moving backwards. Santa Clara moves their defense down. Trying to get a takeaway, those 50-50 balls to get a transition. Just something to look at quickly, not allowing the defense to get set up. So important in this game. Pepperdine downfield, Laparo. Being checked there. Good position defense. Into the box, knocked away. Santa Clara controls. Like a pinball back and forth. Waldeck could not get it. Along the sidelines, Wynalda, an explosive scorer, talented player. Pepperdine, Megan Edelson along the sidelines, Waves, Waldeck into the box, tipped away, and goes out of bounds. The Waves are going to get themselves another corner. Caroline Gray defending, but are not allowing Waldeck to get across any kind of a pass. There's another chance to get a set play. They post up Waldeck out in front of the goal. And both these teams highly ranked. Santa Clara, Pepperdine both. As the Waves tried the header with Peyton Leonard and worked against Washington State, but the Waves have been called for offsides. More times than not on a shot on goal or a goal, you're going to get offsides and get a takeaway. I'd say probably 20 to 30% of the time. Had a pretty good look. And Leonard, again, 5'11", very tough to match up. Physical, moves well, strong presence on the field. 31st minute, 1-0 Santa Clara. They're trying to break a 5-game losing streak against the Broncos. Haven't beaten this program since 2018. Both these teams highly ranked. The number 1 team in the nation this week is Duke. I don't really think of Duke as a powerhouse in women's soccer, but they're number 1 this week after Arkansas had been number 1 last week, lost to Mississippi State. North Carolina ranks number 2, Wake Forest 3rd. Then Mississippi State, who had that big win against Arkansas, and Michigan State. Stanford ranked number 7. Florida State, the defending national champs, currently at number 22. But so much parity in women's soccer. That championship really up for grabs. Will be in Cary, North Carolina. North Carolina, the Tar Heels will host December 6th and 9th. Each team with 3 shot attempts. And Santa Clara will have possession in midfield. But Jerry Smith, actually a graduate of Cal State Hayward back in 1986. Last year's team went 14-5-2 and tied Pepperdine for second place at 6-2. Gonzaga was the real surprise to win the league championship, but for Gonzaga, because it comes along with success, they lost their head coach, and now the head coach at Boston College. Waves will clear. As they send it across the field, try to make Santa Clara chase. This figures to be such an intense battle. A lot of emotion, strong rivalry between these two schools that would appear to be the top teams in the conference this year. Full slate of games in the WCC today. Pacific at Portland, San Diego at LMU, Oregon State hosting San Francisco, and Washington State is home against St. Mary's. And Santa Clara will battle Washington State on October 23rd on a Wednesday. It could be a deciding game for a lot of things. Pepperdine able to move it downfield. Battling, and Clara comes away with it. Able to push it into the box, but Medvecchi right there. We'll ride it up to Peyton Leonard. We're having a 5'11" defensive player. Able to work it downfield. Pepperdine back. But having a player at 5'11" in women's soccer, it's like having a 7-footer in basketball. You just don't see a lot of those players that especially can move and have the strength that Leonard has. Pepperdine, Rene Gonzalez, all conference last year for the Waves, number 27, 5'4" junior. Waves down 1-0 in this marquee game in the West Coast Conference, and maybe the game of the year, let alone the game of the day. 34th minute. Gonzalez, excellent ball handler. Good passer. Clara not showing much for the Waves to get a look. That back line doing a nice job matching up with Pepperdine's offense. The Waves being very patient, which is so important in a game like this. And Clara comes away with it. And midfield. Broncos go to the outside. Addie Whitehouse. Shane has been quiet. Not a lot of touches, at least early on. Pepperdine checking. Broncos. Torrey Powell. Controlling the ball, Santa Clara showing some pretty good patience, but they're really trying to force something into the box and then send a number of players at the goal, trying to get a loose ball, just something to create an opportunity to score. With that 1-0 lead, you can afford to take a chance. Working the ball, Quinones defending, does a nice job with a takeaway. And ball sent right out of bounds. Pretty good crowd on this Wednesday afternoon. School in session here at Pepperdine. People are at work, but still, because of this being such an important and big contest, about 500 on hand at Torrey Farm Rokas Field. Pepperdine defending, Edelson. Waves work it back. And Clara, pressure defense in the backfield. Waves reverse it. Find some open space. It's the start of the 37th minute. 1-0 Santa Clara. Let's see Mitchell with a shot from the right side into the net on the left post early in the 6th minute has given the Broncos the lead so far. Both these teams would appear to be second-half squads. The adjustments that each coach will make could change this game. And Clara has played Stanford and UCLA. Pepperdine's played Utah State at one time was ranked number 7 in the nation, played UCLA at the time, ranked number 3, beat the Bruins. Santa Clara had to go to Westwood and lost to UCLA 1-0. Broncos have been shut out 2 times. Another thing Santa Clara does, we get contact and a foul. Corner kicks, Santa Clara 51, their opponent's 31. So they put a lot of pressure on their opponent, get opportunities on set plays. 38th minute, 1-0 Santa Clara. They will get a free kick. A foul against Pepperdine. And wind might cut that down a little bit. About 10 miles an hour coming off the Pacific Ocean. At midfield. Waves trying to run it down. That's Kira Murphy. Pepperdine controlling. Victoria Romero, the 5'7" graduate from Claremont, California. Megan Edelman, a transfer from UCLA. Pepperdine showing great patience. Again, only down 1-0. Long way to go. And defense sets up. Pepperdine in the blue jerseys. Santa Clara in the white. Salvador, excellent ball handler. The freshman, very quick. Tries to make a pass. Ball deflected. Laparo. Ball sent out to the edge. Long shot attempt. And goes high. And it will be Santa Clara ball. Kendall Campbell. Pretty good look, just high. Nicholas right there. You see about 9 miles of a breeze, 75 degrees. It was foggy throughout Southern California most of the morning, but it has cleared away. The sun has come out. Actually expecting a heat wave in Southern California. Over in the valley, it's in the 90s, but here along the coast, about 20 degrees cooler, which is kind of nice. Getting late in the first half. Santa Clara 1, Pepperdine 0. Waves at midfield. Karina Gonzalez. It's not much there. But for a Bronco team that averages 17 shot attempts per game, and Pepperdine has been so strong in the second half. Walduck with a touch. Laparo sends it into the box. Edelman runs it down. Being checked. Good position defense. Nothing there for the Waves. They bring it back outside. When the Waves played Washington State, they were averaging 14.5 shots per game. They were held to 1 shot in the second half. Waves won the game 3-2. So it will be about adjustments. Waves trying to get it into the box. Out in front, ball deflected. Kicked away. 41st minute. Gonzalez. Laparo, excellent ball handler and scorer, fires away. Ball out in front, the follow and a goal. Pepperdine has tied on the deflection. Wave did a great job. 41st minute. As you see Santa Clara, and we are tied at 1. Always look for offsides in that situation. It was a deflection, a loose ball that bounced free. Take another look. Waves able to get it. See it deflected right there. Looked like Ari Salvador in the right place at the right time. Yeah, the freshman gets the goal. Once you get into the box, you see her out of Newhall, California. Hart High School that produces a lot of top soccer players, and we are 1-1. The Waves continue to hammer it into the box. I think their patience really paid off in able to get that goal. Pepperdine able to move it close to the goal. They've given the assist to Tabitha Lepar. All right, downfield, Waves right back on offense. A 1-1 tie. It's so tough to handicap this game because the defenses are so strong, but the offenses also are so potent and so good. And we're 1-1. Late in this first half, 42nd minute. Ari Salvador, she's only put up 5 shots all season long. Her first goal in college comes at a timely moment, tying the game at 1 apiece. And fields Santa Clara right back. Shira Elenov, transfer from Kansas, number 9, on the field for Santa Clara. We get a whistle, and we're going to get a foul. A 1-1 Pepperdine after Santa Clara got the early goal by Lucy Mitchell in the 6th minute. Waves come back in the 41st minute. All right, Salvador. Waves will bring it in. So now if you're Pepperdine, you start all over 1-1, and that changes things. Santa Clara changed their approach, although I think both teams will continue to be aggressive and be attacking at all times. All send back. Santa Clara content to go into the locker room at halftime at 1-1. A big goal for Pepperdine. They would hate to go to the sidelines at halftime trailing. That would certainly give Santa Clara a lot of confidence, able to shut down a team like the Waves. Who've outscored their opponents 24-16. Santa Clara only the 11th goal they've given up all season. They now have 26, the Waves currently with 25. Time winding down, 44th minute. Pepperdine on offense. Long kick out of bounds, Santa Clara will get it. For Nicholas, her 10th goal she's given up this season. Broncos, Nicholas will control it. And Broncos ride it upfield. Salvador comes away with it. And Clara sends it back the other way. Waves pressuring. Defense always strong.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Early in the 45th minute. In a 1-1 tie, 2 very good teams. A lot of contact, no, well, there's the foul. A bit of a delay call. Aaron Ziley call with a foul. Free kick coming to Santa Clara. Clock continues to run. See how the Broncos play. Waves cannot afford to let down here in the final seconds. Santa Clara sends it up top. Outside, they reverse it. On the left side, looking for an opening. Clock winding down. We get a whistle, and we're going to get a foul against Pepperdine.
10.
Inside 10 seconds, and Santa Clara
7, 6,
get it into play.
5,
Clock winding down. Some confusion, a long shot attempt. Medvecki is there. Time runs out, and the first half comes to an end. Santa Clara and Pepperdine in this West Coast Conference showdown, all tied up at 1 goal apiece. We'll come back with our halftime show, some stats and highlights. Stay with us. You're watching the WCC on ESPN+.
right, sandworms out of the basement and the furnace has been exercised. Another Progressive Home and Auto bundle fully protected from the unexpected.
Beetlejuice caused quite a ruckus, huh?
Jamie, don't say his name.
Beetlejuice?
Saying his name 3 times is how you summon him.
Right. What if I say other words in between? Does that restart it?
Don't overthink it.
Or what if I broke it up into 2 parts? Like someone said, what's your favorite bug? Beetle. What's your favorite morning beverage?
You're welcome.
Beetlejuice in theaters now.
Hey, girl.
How was work?
It was crazy. Come on. So the guy from the smoothie shop asked me out today.
Ooh, finally.
Oh, that was good.
I got a boost. Why aren't these files loading?
You need a break.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
So, how's your date last weekend?
Don't even get me started.
Nice.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got school Monday through Friday, jiu-jitsu on Thursdays, and library books I've got to get back by Friday. In my weekend, I've got 2, 3 birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time. I am not willing to give that up.
How's that look?
Works for me.
Works for me.
Technology is a great enabler, accelerator, frees us up. You know, it's one thing to pull in 1.5 terabytes of data, but it's how do you kind of go through that? You know, there's only 24 hours in the day, 7 days in a week, so I think Dropbox plays a very pivotal role in kind of increasing your bandwidth because we can't create more time in the day. All you can do is become more efficient. Technology's at the center of everything we do.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
University Credit Union is the official credit union of Pepperdine Athletics. For more information, visit ucu.org/Pepperdine.
University Credit Union has been serving students, employees, and alumni of the university community for more than 70 years. We've got plenty of moves that benefit our members, like the lowest loan rates in the nation guarantee, educational resources, personalized savings and investing advice, and 24/7 online and mobile banking. Plus, our virtual assistant, Royce, is always happy to deliver an assist. University Credit Union, the winning choice. Learn more and join today at ucu.org.
Welcome back to Torrey Farm Rokers Field on the Pepperdine campus in Malibu. I'm Al Epstein. A 1-1 tie, Pepperdine and Santa Clara in this key showdown in the WCC as we take a look at the highlights being brought to you by University Credit Union. University Credit Union is the official credit union of Pepperdine Athletics. For more information, visit ucu.org/Pepperdine. The Waves able to get 4 shot attempts. Santa Clara with 3. Each team with 2 shot attempts on goal. Each goalkeeper with a save. Waves with 7 fouls. Santa Clara with 4. Pepperdine had 3 corners. Santa Clara with 1. And the Waves did have 2 offsides. Santa Clara, they got a goal early in the 6th minute by Lucy Mitchell, giving the Broncos a 1-0 lead. The Waves showing some great patience throughout. And finally able to score in the 41st minute. Ari Salvador on a deflection. The assist to Tabitha Laparo. And the Waves able to tie it late in the first half. And that's where we're at it 1-1. That's certainly one of the highlights there. Ball just deflected. Actually, Tatum Wynalda. And Salvador just on the left side able to get the goal. Tying the game up. Those highlights being brought to you by University Credit Union. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. Pepperdine, Santa Clara. Back with more. You're watching the WCC on ESPN+.
Let's review. We're not going to talk about traffic.
or weather. If anyone brings up lawn care, I will handle it. Hosting can be extremely difficult for young homeowners turning into their parents.
Oh, are you done with this? I'll just take that.
Okay. He's still drinking.
Oh, look what the cat...
Nope. Nope. Let's try again. You wouldn't mind? It gets ugly. You can either take it off, or I'll take it off you. Yeah.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
If you loved it, take
Doesn't
it.
want it.
McLaren Racing is 1,200 people in total.
Who do you reckon's got the toughest job at the team? Not us. Not us.
Everyone here wants to win.
I have teams spread across the world, all having to collaborate.
Bringing Dropbox on board is just the speed that we can get content onto channels.
Having confidence of how we're sharing that data is absolutely critical.
Unsung heroes within our organization. I think we have about 1,200 of them.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got school Monday through Friday, jujitsu on Thursdays, and library books I gotta get back by Friday. In my weekend, I've got 2 free birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time. I am not willing to give that up.
How's that look?
Works for me.
Works for me.
It's only a kick.
BMW, the ultimate driving machine, a short drive through the canyon. Looking to buy a BMW? We're closer than you think. Click or call Rusnak BMW in Thousand Oaks. Rusnak BMW, it's that easy. Rusnak is proud to sponsor Pepperdine Waves Soccer.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
At halftime, Pepperdine and Santa Clara all tied up at 1 goal apiece. And now a chance to take a look at our Rusnak BMW precision play of the game. Waves able to get the tying goal in the 41st minute. They got it into the box. Winola tipped it over to Salvador. Found an opening on the left side. Kicked it by the goalkeeper just inside the left post late in the first half to tie this contest at 1 goal apiece. And Molly Nicolos calling her team together. That our Rusnak BMW precision play of the game. 1-1. We'll come back. The second half is a couple of minutes away. You're watching the WCC on ESPN Plus.
Honey?
But the gains are pumping.
Yeah, the market's closed.
Futures don't sleep in the after hours, bro.
Dad, is Mommy a finance bro?
She switched careers to make money for your weddings.
Ooh, penny stocks are blowing up. Sweetie, grab your piggy bank. We're going all in. Let me ask you, for your wedding, do you want a gazebo and a river?
What's a gazebo?
Something that your mother always wanted and never got.
Or you could give these different investment options a shot.
The right money moves aren't as aggressive as you think.
I'm keeping the best.
McLaren Racing is 1,200 people in total.
Who do you reckon's got the toughest job at the team? Not us. Not us.
Everyone here wants to win.
I have teams spread across the world, all having to collaborate.
Bringing Dropbox on board is just the speed that we can get content onto channels.
Having confidence of how we're sharing that data is absolutely critical.
Unsung heroes within our organization. I think we have about 1,200 of them.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got school Monday through Friday, jujitsu on Thursdays, and library books I'll get back by Friday. And my weekend, I've got 2 free birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time. I am not willing to give that up.
How's that look?
Works for me.
Works for me.
Is it me or is work not working? At least, not the way it could work. Your people are buried in busy work. You might be thinking, can AI make it all work? It can. On the ServiceNow platform, AI transforms your entire business. Your people work better, your customers are happier, and Todd, well, he's practically euphoric. Practically. So, let's get to work.
Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Ooh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
There are captivating moments, celebrated achievements, and enriching experiences that provide lifelong memories. We see a boundless drive to capture titles and serve as ambassadors on our campuses and in our communities. As our footprint grows, we continue to blaze our path forward. We are passionate, we are collaborative, and we are committed to excellence. We are the West Coast Conference.
Pepperdine Graziadio Business School offers flexible full-time, part-time, and executive programs to meet your goals with hybrid on-ground and online options. There's something for everyone, from recent grads to seasoned executives. Learn more at bschool.pepperdine.edu. One-to-one time, Pepperdine and Santa Clara, as we take a look at the Waves' upcoming schedule being brought to you by Pepperdine's Graziadio Business School. The Waves will hit the road after today. They'll be at Pacific and then back home against Loyola Marymount on Saturday, October 19th. We'll have it on ESPN Plus. And then a very tough road trip. Waves heading to Portland on a Wednesday, and then a couple days later, head to Corvallis and take on Oregon State. That could be a deciding trip for Pepperdine as they drive for a conference championship. That Portland team is very good. 6-3-4, 1 win, 1 loss, and a tie so far. Of course, they have 2 national titles in the past. In Oregon State, a team that's currently leading the West Coast Conference at 2-0-1, and they have 7 points. Pepperdine, Santa Clara, they sit in second place, tied at 6 points, and that's the upcoming schedule by Pepperdine. The Waves in their blue uniforms, the Broncos in their white, crowd of about 500. Glad you could be with us on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm Al Epstein. Waves and Broncos in a crucial game. Santa Clara, coached by Jerry Smith, the legendary coach in his 38th season. Team comes in 8-2-1, 2-0 in conference. And Pepperdine by another legendary coach, headed up by Tim Ward in his 27th year. Waves at 8-2-2 and also 2-0. At goalkeeper, the Waves, Julian Medvecki, and then for Santa Clara, Marley Nicholas. As we begin the second half. And Waves with 7 fouls. Shane now are able to drive it downfield. Our officials for today's game, the lead referee, Brian Juarez, assistants Ahmed Ibrahim and Eder Alvarez. Done a pretty good job so far as we begin the second half. A 1-1 tie. Waves holding Santa Clara to only 3 shot attempts, 2 on goal. Waves had 4. And for a team that averages 17 shot attempts per game, Waves defense outstanding. This is Waldeck, Offensive Player of the Week with her 3 goals. Got the hat trick at Gonzaga on Saturday. Leads Pepperdine with 6 goals and currently tied for second in the WCC with those 6. For Kennedy Schaenauer, number 33 for Santa Clara, she is tied for the league lead with 7 goals, but she's been very quiet. The Waves have done a good job shadowing her. So Pepperdine, Tabitha Laparo. Salvador getting the start to begin this second half. Broncos moving left to right in their white. A lot of contact into the box. Ball tipped away. Nice effort by Pepperdine Victoria Romero. And able to clear it and then send it upfield, but out of bounds, and Santa Clara will bring it in. The Broncos, last 7 games have gone 5-1-1, have outscored their opponents 17-7. Waves in the last 8 have gone 6-0-2, outscored their opponents 20-7. These 2 dominant teams. Santa Clara ranked number 10 in the nation, Pepperdine number 15. These were as high as 13th last week, even so they had a good win on the road at defending league champion Gonzaga. They drive it deep. Nicholas comes out to grab it and will hold on. Now for Santa Clara, not able to get a lot of looks. We'll see how the Waves and Broncos change things in this second half. These have brought that offense way downfield. Santa Clara trying to get some transition. Leonard boots it up top. They scramble for a possession. Karina Gonzalez, left-footed kick. He's trying to push it, but the Broncos back line defending, looking for the open gap, trying to find something. The defenses really have taken hold, despite the fact that Santa Clara got the early goal in the 6th minute. And Becky will clear. He's trying to break a 5-game losing streak against Santa Clara. Series that dates back to 1994. Broncos lead the series 19-11. Won last year up in Santa Clara, and we get a foul. Against the Broncos, Pepperdine get a free kick. They haven't beaten Santa Clara since 2018 here in Malibu. For Santa Clara to win so impressively over a good Portland team. And for Pepperdine, they're going to have to travel to the Northwest. That could be a crucial road trip. It also includes Oregon State. For the Broncos, they're at LMU on Saturday. And for Pepperdine, they'll be on the road playing at Pacific. Santa Clara midfield. Sally Minty, the midfielder who leads the conference with 5 assists, wearing number 24. First team all-conference last season when she had 9 assists. Minty, in 2020, was the West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year. The stars for Santa Clara have been somewhat quiet. The Waves have done a nice job. Of course, for Pepperdine, Tori Waldeck, the Broncos have keyed on her also. And midfield, Santa Clara will push it back. Caroline Gray will ride it deep. Menti chips it into the box, and then Medvecki comes out. Talented freshman, unbeaten this year. It's 7-0-2. Had to beat out the starting goalkeeper from last year, and Taylor Rath. And the Waves win 9-5-5, 4-2, or 6-2 in league. Waves able to work it into the box. A lot of contact. No foul. Waves, that's Kira Murphy up top. Tabitha Laparo sends it outside to Karina Gonzalez. Broncos, good position defense, very disciplined, not allowing Pepperdine, once they got inside that box, nothing there, and had to move it back. In the 51st minute, 1-1 tie. Outstanding teams again with this game, maybe a conference championship. Could host a regional opening round in the NCAA tournament. Gets underway in mid-November. Gonzalez looking for something, a takeaway. Along the sidelines, and last touch by the Waves, Santa Clara to bring it in. Waves picking up downfield. Temperature of game time was 75 degrees, but over in the valleys it's well over 90 degrees, so for Santa Clara staying on this side of town, it should be a nice couple of days in the Southland as they get ready to play at Loyola Marymount. It's having a pretty good season. Got 7 wins on the year. Santa Clara will back it up. Waldeck pressuring. Try to reverse it. Trying to find something down the sidelines. Wave do a good job staying with Shaneauer. A lot of contact. Kendall Campbell, Kenny, take another view of this one. They get tied up. Shaneauer, the league's leading scorer, tied for the lead with 7 goals. Nice play by Ari Salvador to knock that pass attempt. Santa Clara sends it top of the box to Shaneauer. Fires a shot, and Medvecki there to scoop it up. Will we get a whistle and a foul? Question was it in the box? And will we get a PK? Yeah, she's in the box, the foul. Nice play by Medvecki. Brian Juarez, the lead referee. We are going to get a penalty kick for Santa Clara. This is big. Kat Jordan will fire away on Jillian Medvecki. This is big here in the 53rd minute in a 1-1 tie. From 12 yards out, you're guessing all the way if you're the goalkeeper. And the freshman will be tested. A foul against Pepperdine. Brian Juarez, the lead referee.
previous play is under review.
They're going to take a look at this. This has to be absolute. It appeared that Schoenauer was in the box and there was a foul, but they'll double check. But we haven't seen that. But I guess in conference play, they have the ability to take another look. So this is interesting. The little box, the little square that Brian Juarez signaled. So Pepperdine is challenging the call. You see the time, the score 1-1. Pepperdine and Santa Clara in such a big game in the West Coast Conference. Boy, last year when the Broncos went 14-5-2, they scored 41 goals and allowed just 13, average 16 shots per game. They've continued that for this year. Number 10 team in the nation on the road. Now, this is the play that's under review. Schoenauer was in the box. The call was a foul. Was there contact? Grabbing from behind. Medvecki did a nice job able to get the save. But when you foul in the box, you get a PK. Wade's ranked number 15 in the nation. Number 1 team this week is Duke, followed by North Carolina and Wake Forest, all ACC teams. So the officials had a pretty good look. And Medvecki did a nice job for the save. There was contact. It was in the box. We'll see if this call holds. The conference getting the proper equipment. We have not seen this in the past. It's maybe the first year that they can review a call and the coaches can challenge. 3 ACC teams, top 3. Mississippi State ranked 4th, Michigan State 5th. Arkansas ranked 6th, Stanford 7th. Florida State, the defending national champ, is ranked number 22. Georgetown, that is 8-1-4. They're only lost to Pepperdine. Another view at Becky from up top. There's the grab and into the box. So clearly there was contact. It was definitely into the box. Taking a pretty good look. But Georgetown ranked number 18 in the nation. Waves that went back to the East Coast and beat the Hoyas, who are a dominant team in the Big East. Now they continue to review this in a 1-1 tie. Lucy Mitchell got a goal for Santa Clara early in the 6th minute. Pepperdine came back in the 41st minute. Ari Salvador. A touch by Tatum Wynalda. And a kick into the box by Tabitha Laparo. And that's where we are at, 1-1. Early in the second half, they finally have taken a look. It will come back.
The penalty has been confirmed for Santa Clara.
So the penalty will stand for the foul.
Victoria Romero.
So a penalty kick coming 12 yards out. It will be Kat Jordan. Trying to give Santa Clara the lead in the 53rd minute. For Medvecki. Trying to anticipate. It's all about guessing here. Firing wide to the right. She missed it. Left-footed kick. She did not hit that squarely. And that's big, and we're still tied at 1 goal apiece. Medvecki dancing around the goal. Left-footed, went to the right side, but it was wide, and Medvecki was there. She guessed right. She go play the lottery. That's pretty good. You just throw it up in the air, and she guessed perfectly. A shot attempt. And we're still 1-1. That could give the Wave some momentum. And sort of Santa Clara a little bit deflating when they had a chance to grab back the lead at 2-1. Pepperdine on the edge. Nice takeaway. There's Colby Barnett for Santa Clara, and we're going to get a foul. Doesn't happen very often. Over Pepperdine, still even in one. Midfield, Santa Clara. Here comes Medvecki way out. Sends it back the other way and sends it into the stands. And then scurries back at the goal. Broncos get it in quickly. Edelman defending. Santa Clara good field position to bring it in. A lot of contact, Wijnalda. Right-footed kick. Sent back the other way by the Broncos. Salvador with a touch. Schoenauer trying to get control. Last touched. Waves thought they had it. And Broncos got it in very quickly. They'll toss it in. Extend the offense. Schoenauer just missed it. Certainly for Santa Clara. Starting to look for Kennedy Schoenauer, the transfer from Utah, where she played one season. She was on the All Pac-12 freshman team. Tied for the league lead with 7 goals. A lot of contact. Santa Clara player down. Hopefully she's okay. We get a whistle. Play being stopped in the 56th minute. We're tied at 1 goal. And they're going to call for the trainer. The contact. He might have got hit in the head. I hope the young lady is okay. And there's Mana Hayashi being attended to. She might have been clipped at the top of the head. Colliding with Pepperdine, so play being stopped, and the young lady's going to be okay. We will come back. We are tied at 1 goal apiece in this crucial game in the WCC. Santa Clara, Pepperdine. You're watching the WCC on ESPN+.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sizzled bacon. Nay, you just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Number 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
A 1-1 tie as we get a rewind of this play, and Mana got apparently hit a knee. And she is still being attended to on the field. Right into Tatum Wijnalda is a physical player, and the young lady going to be okay. I believe it's Mana Hayashi, number 6. They will take a look. All right, we're 1-1. We will come back with more. They'll attend to the young lady. You're watching the WCC on ESPN+.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
University Credit Union has been serving students, employees, and alumni of the university community for more than 70 years. We've got plenty plenty of moves that benefit our members, like the lowest loan rates in the nation guarantee, educational resources, personalized savings and investing advice, and 24/7 online and mobile banking. Plus, our virtual assistant, Royce, is always happy to deliver an assist. University Credit Union, the winning choice. Learn more and join today at ucu.org.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
You know, I'm trying to change the game. I'm born and raised in LA. In so many different cultures, everyone has a word for kind of the cool uncle. You know, I'm everybody's uncle and I'm going to treat you like family at my firm. Insurance companies, defense counsel, all these guys, they don't care about you. They want to get out of having to pay you $1. I'm here for the people. You don't want to ever go into a fight where the other side has a lawyer and you don't. All I want to do is be the LA lawyer go-to, and I'm here for everybody.
Oh, 1-1 tie as we take a look at this. The opening goal by Santa Clara in the 6th minute by Lucy Mitchell. Knocked it inside the left post over Jillian Medvecki. And then Pepperdine getting the tying goal in the 41st minute. As Tatum Wynalda found Ari Salvador to tie this game up. And it rolled right to her just inside the left post, and we are all even at 1-1. They attended the young lady who's took a really good shot, and Tatum Wynalda came out, went over to see how she was and showing good sportsmanship, but they will help the young lady up. There's Mana Hayashi, gets a round of applause and take a blow like that, but hopefully she'll be okay. Just hate to see that. But certainly accidental. And then again, Tam Wynalda going over to see how she was. And so they will take care of the youngster. And both teams come back onto the field. We are in the 56th minute in a 1-1 tie. A young lady. You see the crowd, and of course everybody kind of holds their breath, and for the well-being of the player, the athlete, really first and foremost above everything else. And she's probably going to have a pretty good headache tomorrow, but hopefully she'll be okay, and she will be well attended to by the Pepperdine medical staff, and Santa Clara also brings their medical team with them. We'll see how Santa Clara reacts to that, and Pepperdine as well. We continue play. Santa Clara in the white, Pepperdine in the blue. Broncos on offense, Karina Gonzalez. Megan Edelman for the Broncos. Number 10 team in the nation taking on number 15 on the road, Pepperdine. Santa Clara, excellent ball handling team. They strike it on the outside, kicked away. That's Megan Edelman defending, drives it out of bounds. You see your teammate be carted off. Continue playing, maybe with a little bit of a heavy heart, hoping the young lady will be okay. Waves good position defense. Strike it up top. Wynalda. Lucy Mitchell outside, and Santa Clara will back it up. Crowd of about 500 on hand at Tar from Rokas Field in Malibu. Anytime we get that panning shot, top of the screen, that is the Pacific Ocean. A one-of-a-kind location. Can't quite see it there, but trust me, it's there. All right, Pepperdine controlling the ball. There it is. Okay, Pepperdine. On a good day, you swear you can see Hawaii from here. And we get a whistle and a foul. And the Waves, much more of a physical team this year. Waves now with 8 fouls. Santa Clara with 5. Broncos now with 5 shots. Pepperdine with 4. And Santa Clara, a team that averages 17 shot attempts a game. The Waves 11. They get it into the box. Pepperdine will clear. Kendall Campbell does a good job. And Peyton Leonard rides it near midfield along the sidelines. Broncos try to keep it in play. Lucy Mitchell got the goal for Santa Clara early in the 6th minute. Well, Broncos, not much there. Good play by Edelman. Santa Clara will back it up. Team it outshot Portland 23-3 on Saturday en route to a 3-0 win. And finding shots hard to come by with this Pepperdine defense. In midfield, Sally Menti. He's back defending. Pepperdine controlling. Ball driven downfield. Pepperdine. Schoenauer cannot quite control it. On the edge, the Broncos run it down. This is Menti, outstanding passer, leading the conference with 5 assists on the year. That's Kat Jordan. Missed that PK several minutes ago. All right, Broncos work it. They try a cross, but the Waves able to deflect it out of bounds. Got a corner kick coming to Santa Clara. 2 national titles, 2001 and 2020. From a mid-major conference, it's tough enough just to win 1, let alone 2. Portland, also out of the WCC, has won 2 national championships in women's soccer. This will be Sally Menti, all-conference midfielder with the corner. See how the Broncos play it. A set play. Drive it out in front. Try the header, bounces high. Another touch by Santa Clara. Waves able to send it back. Waves won a national title in baseball in 1992. A couple national titles in men's golf as recently as 2021. Here's a cross that's a little bit high. Schoenauer could not come up with it. Menti there. Waves get a touch. Edelman chipped into the box. This is dangerous. Campbell able to get a kick and a touch. Leonard also. Broncos attacking. Schoenauer wide open, fires, but let's see, it's going to be offsides. No goal, and we're still even in 1 apiece. 61st minute. Waves also have 5 national titles in men's volleyball. And a look. Wide open. And again, the Waves knew it immediately. The signal with the right hand. Pepperdine, Medvecki kicks it in. And a 1-1 tie. Again, you get 3 points for a win, no points for a loss, 1 point for a tie. Waves and Broncos tie for second with 6 points behind Oregon State. That is 2-0-1 and has 7 points. And the Beavers are hosting San Francisco today. Santa Clara on the move. And they had a chance to take the lead on a PK, but missed by Kat Jordan. Jillian Medvecki did a great job to anticipate on the right post, and the shot was wide. You don't get many opportunities like that to win or get a lead in a game like this. 2 top defensive teams.
Checking back in for Santa Clara, number 20.
Waves have not had a shot attempt here in the second half.
Number 12, Tori Powell.
Broncos have had 2.
And number 25,
All right, Santa Clara.
Checking back in for your Waves.
Lauren Hunter comes in.
Aaron
And Torrey Powell on the field for Santa Clara. Julia Quinones back in for Pepperdine, West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year last season. 6 goals and 3 assists. Early in the 63rd minute, 1-1. Nice day along the coast. Waves at Pacific on Saturday. Santa Clara over at Loyola Marymount this Saturday. 2 top-ranked teams squaring off. Broncos trying to chase it down. Last touch by Pepperdine. Send to top of the box. On the outside. This is Torrey Powell. Ball goes out of bounds. Santa Clara. Will get a corner. Another set play for the Broncos. This is dangerous for Pepperdine. They clear out in front of the goal. We'll see how Santa Clara. They send a long hit, top of the box. Ball sent outside, firing a shot attempt wide to the right. And Pepperdine will get possession, 64th minute. It's Caroline Gray, number 26, a defensive player. Our Waves ride it upfield in this 1-1 tie. All the scoring in the first half. Lucy Mitchell for the Broncos in the 6th minute. Pepperdine, Ari Salvador in the 41st minute. And that's where we stand, 1-1, although Santa Clara had a PK, I think, in the 53rd minute and missed it. We're still even at 1 apiece. Pepperdine reversing it. Just trying to find something. Our Salvador. All goes back to Santa Clara, midfield. Our next broadcast on ESPN Plus. Pepperdine against LMU on October the 19th on a Saturday at noon. All right, Santa Clara. Ava Weiland. Wave try to run it down. It goes out of bounds, and Santa Clara to bring it in. Well, the defense has pretty much have controlled things. Even so, the Broncos got that early goal. The defense have settled down. Not much for either team to get a look at the goal. Medvecki. Waves send it back in a 1-1 tie. The thought process by both teams was looking for something. Number one, you start to running the clock. Defensively, you start to press like the Broncos are right now. Pepperdine, take care of the ball. Don't get caught in transition. Lose a 50-50 ball. Near midfield. Right it up top, into the box. They battle. Waves able to come away with it. Some contact. It's Peyton Leonard, a talented sophomore. Going to be Santa Clara ball at midfield. 67th minute. 1-1 tie. That's 2 outstanding teams. Both figure to go to the NCAA tournament, but the winner of this game very well could host, which becomes a big advantage. Going to the NCAAs. They begin November 14th through the 17th. Semifinals, December 6th. Championship on December the 9th in Cary, North Carolina. The Tar Heels will host. Up top, almost had a look for Santa Clara, but the Waves recovered defensively. On the right wing, Waves come over to defend the shot attempt, but it was out of bounds. That's Tori Powell, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. She was out of bounds. El Quinn comes in for Pepperdine. And Tatum Wynalda.
Replacing Tori Waldeck and Ari Salvador.
There's El Quinn. Talented freshman out of Folsom, California. And Wynalda, second team all-conference last year. And the niece of Pepperdine head coach Tim Ward. On midfield, 1-1 tie. This is Sally Menti. Able to push it, but right to the waves. Megan Edelman defending Wynalda. Really talented player. On Thousand Oaks, Waves able to swing it to the outside. There's Aaron Ziley. Waves get it into the box. The ball knocked down by Nicholas. Great defensive effort, then cleared. Big defensive effort by Santa Clara. Back there was Lucy Mitchell, able to knock it away. A header that goes above the crossbar. Boy, the Waves had a great look. But give a lot of credit to Marley Nicholas defending. Watch this. Waves had a great chance. Quinones, and then the shot knocked away. All right, Waves, they're going to get a corner. Tabitha Laparo to bring it in. Waves post up Waldeck. They play it long. It could go to Peyton Leonard. High kick. They play it long. Ball sent just to the left of the goal and out of bounds. Now Santa Clara to bring it in. We're early in the 70th minute, a 1-1 tie. Roy Nicholas, 2022 second team all-conference. We'll bring it into play. Pepperdine had such a great look a moment ago. A strong kick in midfield. And we're going to get a foul. Going to be against Pepperdine. There's 9 fouls. Santa Clara with 5. Shots are even at 5 apiece. Each team with 3 on goal. Corners, the Waves with 4. Santa Clara with 3. Waves about a couple of offsides. Santa Clara with 1. Only 5 shots between these two rather high-scoring teams. The defenses have taken charge. Goalkeepers have been good. But Santa Clara had a PK in, I think, the 53rd minute and could not convert. Would have given them the lead. Santa Clara reverses it. The Broncos trying to find something, trying to send it deep, open things up. Edelman does a great job to intercept and control. Well, today's game being brought to you by The Parking Spot, the official airport parking sponsor of Pepperdine Athletics. All Pepperdine fans can save 20% at the airport parking at LAX. Just visit www.theparkingspot.com to reserve and use code PEPPER24 to save. All right, Waves on the offensive, and ball goes out of bounds. And Clara to bring it in. But that missed opportunity by Santa Clara. Early in the second half, 53rd minute, missing a PK. And Waves picking up. Trying to get a takeaway. It will be Santa Clara ball. Waves playing their 6th ranked team of the season. This is their 13th game. Zabubness comes in for the Broncos. Santa Clara, this is their 3rd ranked team they're playing in their 12th game Waves will get good position. They get a free kick. Pepperdine, Kendall Campbell. Talented sophomore from Palmdale. Campbell to bring it into play. Long hit. Waves come out to meet it. Out in front. Ball ricochets. Waves. Karina Gonzalez settling things down. Peyton Leonard. Gonzalez, top of the box. Quinones on the right side. Along the end line, it does go out of bounds. We'll see who touched it last. Last touch by Santa Clara. The Waves will get a corner. Quinones, number 22, the last year's West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year. Talented sophomore. It will be Tabitha Laparo to bring it in. Pepperdine set play. Runs across out in front, but Nicholas right there to make the catch and hold on. And we'll get it upfield quickly. Right out in front. Nicholas to kick it in. Right about now, you get it around the 75th minute. Some of these players start to get a little bit tired. Broncos able to get in deep, firing the ball deflected by Medvecki. Big defensive effort. The shot attempt by Tori Powell had a great look on the outside, but Santa Clara will get a corner on a terrific play by Medvecki. Great reaction. Look at Powell. She got in deep, and right there, Medvecki defending. Santa Clara. Will be Sally Menti on the corner. Cross a little bit short. Kendall Campbell with the header out. Broncos to the sidelines. Pepperdine will have possession. Waves going to the bench.
Number 23, Kyra Murphy.
Murphy back in for the Waves. Both coaches, Tim Ward in his 27th year, five-time West Coast Conference Coach of the Year, over 300 career wins. Jerry Smith, 38th season, third all-time in wins with 556, a nine-time West Coast Conference Coach of the Year. And two national titles. That's the impressive thing. 2001 and 2020. A lot of the West Coast Conference, along with Portland, that won in 2002 and 2005. West Coast Conference, one of the strongest, if not the strongest, mid-major, certainly in women's soccer. Last year got three teams into the NCAA. Certainly these two will represent the conference in postseason. The Waves all even in one goal apiece. Going to get a corner. Coming for Pepperdine. Waves load the box up. Quinones out in front. Ball played up top. Cleared. Nice effort by Kobe Barnett, and Santa Clara denying the Waves another chance to the corner. We're in the 77th minute, a 1-1 tie. Tatum Wynalda, double team, not much there. I always talk about the offenses, but you rely on your defense, not only in soccer, but in most sports. Laparo, Quinn cannot get it. Kicked away by Tori Powell. And we got a whistle. We got a player down for Santa Clara. Make sure everybody's okay. And they'll stop the clock. And this is Torrey Powell, number 12. Late in the 77th minute, and they'll attend to the young lady. I hope she's okay. Let's see if we take another look. She was sliding, trying to kick it away, and maybe turned an ankle, a knee, possibly. And the Broncos will attend to her. And the replay. Okay, there she is. She might have got caught with a knee. Checking that left knee, maybe ankle. She already got a brace on it already. There's number 12, Torrey Powell. And we hope that young lady's okay. They've already lost one player to an injury. Amana Hayashi. Still 1-1. There you see the 10th ranking Broncos, the strong team. They will attend to Torrey Powell. We're 1-1 in the 77th minute. We'll come back. You're watching the WCC on ESPN+.
You know, I'm trying to change the game. I'm born and raised in LA. In so many different cultures, everyone has a word for kind of the cool uncle. You know, I'm everybody's uncle, and I'm going to treat you like family at my firm. Insurance companies, defense counsel, all these guys, they don't care about you. They want to get out of having to pay you $1. I'm here for the people. You don't want to ever go into a fight where the other side has a lawyer and you don't. All I want to do is be the LA lawyer go-to, and I'm here for everybody.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can fake my outfit, but you can't fake freshly sliced turkey. You can fake these haunches, but you can't fake freshly sizzled bacon. Nay. You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. It's nice to be back in my real body. Number 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Well, they attended to Torrey Powell. She appears to be okay. Will come off to the sidelines on her own. As there you see a panoramic view of the Pacific Ocean. A little bit of fog earlier today. It has been... The sun has come out, and pretty nice day. Temperature at game time was about 75 degrees. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. We're in the 77th minute. It's been the defenses that have controlled things. Each team with only 5 shot attempts. Each team with 3 goals, shot on goal. Waves now with 10 fouls. Santa Clara with 5. Pepperdine on the offensive, but Santa Clara able to drive it in midfield. And Clara, Addie Whitehouse. And you just wonder how much fatigue plays into a game like this. Waves and Broncos tied for second, both 2-0. Trailing Oregon State, that is 2-0-1. They're in first place, a team that was picked 8th at the start of the season. Broncos are picked to win the WCC, followed by Washington State and Pepperdine. There's the 4 conference titles overall. Santa Clara with 13. Waves with 13 NCAA appearances. The Broncos 33 NCAA appearances. They're almost a regular. That's under Jerry Smith, a graduate of Cal State Hayward back in 1986. Jim Ward was an all-conference player at Cal Lutheran. Broncos attempting the shot attempt, sails high. And that is Addie Whitehouse. Not a bad look. Almost too strong. For Santa Clara, got inside. Could not convert. Johnny Medvecki sends it at midfield. Pepperdine trying to control. Caroline Gray able to kick it downfield, but the Waves get it back. A lot of contact, but no foul. Peyton Leonard back on defense, and here comes Santa Clara. And that is Torrey Powell again, who stayed in the game after going down. It's good to see. We thought it might be an ankle or knee, but she's healthy and back playing for Santa Clara. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Pepperdine ball. Kendall Campbell. 80th minute, 1-1 tie. Just two outstanding teams. And both playing their best. It's kind of a shame that this type of game and means so much is kind of early in the league season as opposed to being at the end when everything could be on the line like it was last year when Pepperdine battled Gonzaga for a conference championship in the final game of the regular season. And Gonzaga came into Malibu and knocked off the Waves to capture the crown. Medvecki. Tabitha Laparo. And Clara on the move. Was able to drive it the other way. And Tatum Wynalda. Peyton Leonard pushes it downfield. Waves right back. Able to center it to Laparo. Ball knocked down, taken back by Santa Clara. Well, you just see the great anticipation, field awareness by both teams, covering the gaps, just nothing there for each team. Waves will average 11 shots per game, the Broncos 17. Either team with not a lot of opportunities. The Broncos let one get away when they had a PK in the 53rd minute and missed it. Waves reverse it, Peyton Leonard. Edelman. Waves to Leonard on the right side, firing the cross. The ball touched and kicked away. Big defensive effort by Santa Clara. Kendall Campbell. Waves had a pretty good chance right there, but could not get a shot attempt away in the 82nd minute. Look at that. Just a little bit high. Looking for Quinones. Back and forth. Pepperdine trying to push it into the box. Edelman. It's a lob pass outside El Quinn. And we get contact. Clock continues to run early in the 83rd minute. And Santa Clara with a free kick. Ball against Pepperdine. Broncos got their goal in the 6th minute. Lucy Mitchell firing from the right side inside the left post. The Waves able to tie it in the 41st minute. Ari Salvador got a deflected pass. Kicked it inside the left post. Getting Marley Nicholas. And that's where we're at, 1-1. However, the Broncos had a PK in the 53rd minute and could not convert. It could be the difference in this game. Pepperdine, long pass, goes to Quinones. Very dangerous offensive player. West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year. Lapar with a long shot attempt. Just sails high and goes out of bounds outside the right post. Pearl, second on the team with 3 goals, a shot percentage of .094. Kennedy Shaynauer back in. Waves up. As Laparo taking the shot. Just bend it like Beckham, huh? A big hook that sailed high. Broncos with 7 shot attempts, 4 on goal. Pepperdine with 5, 3 on goal. Waves with 11 fouls. Santa Clara with 7. Corners 6-4 Pepperdine. Most important number, though, we're tied at 1 goal apiece. And the clock starting to become a factor. We are early in the 84th minute. Waves are going to get good field position. And we get a foul. Lost her balance. Pepperdine will take it. Think about officials. They have to be consistent. I mean, there have been some plays in this game and a lot of contact and no whistles, and then that's seemingly Santa Clara losing their balance and kind of touching the Waves player and getting the foul. It goes for any sport. Waves get it up top of the box, but the ball knocked away. Caroline Gray. Ball ricochets, Santa Clara. Waves pressing downfield, trying to get a quick turnover, get a transition, get an opportunity to score. There have not been many by either team in this game. Waves cannot control. Seal touch to the last. Will be Pepperdine ball. 85th minute. A big chance here for the Waves. They decide to back it up. Santa Clara extending that defense, really trying to pressure the ball. And for them to possibly get a turnover, a takeaway, and get in transition and work something downfield. Waves have to be very careful in a situation like this. Peyton Leonard on the all-freshman team last year. Pepperdine able to send it and center it. It goes to Quinones. Her kick knocked down. Broncos able to get a touch. Laparo works at top of the box. Ball cleared. Santa Clara does a good job. Able to defend. Nothing there for Pepperdine. He's got to get back on defense early in the 86th minute in a 1-1 tie. Back and forth they go. Ball sent downfield. We got a player down for Santa Clara. And she's going to be okay. Kat Jordan, who missed the PK in the 53rd minute. And a bit of a contact. A yellow card against the Waves. They call it against El Quinn, the freshman from Folsom, California. Free kick coming to Santa Clara in a 1-1 tie. Both these teams nationally ranked. Broncos number 10. They're kind of crashing the party. Mid-major. Sent deep into the box, but right to Medvecki. The right idea, but a little bit long. All right, Pepperdine will bring it into play. Getting late. Shadows starting to come onto the field. 86th minute and a 1-1 tie. Scramble for possession. Erdelman. Peyton Leonard with a long kick. Waves. Laparo. A lot of contact, but no foul. And what we're talking about. Back and forth they go. Nothing for either team. Waves now able to make a move downfield. Quinn will push it to Laparo. Fires into the box. And Nicholas right there to scoop it up. Broncos shot attempts on goal 4 to Pepperdine's 3. Outshot Pepperdine 7-5, but when you hold a team like Santa Clara to 7 shot attempts overall, averaging 17 on the year, and had 23-3 over Portland on Saturday. His defense has stepped up. There's still a few minutes remain. Waves able to push it downfield and deep. Broncos will run it down. Waves have to come back. Able to control it. 88th minute, Laparo with a pass to Quinones. Back it up to Quinn. Quinones, that was Wynalda, punched it back the other way. Broncos ride it upfield. Addie Whitehouse. Pepperdine looking for that one last chance to pull it out in a 1-1 tie. Remember, no overtime was put in last year. Late in the 88th minute. We're going to get a foul. And what that does, of course, the clock continues to run. Early in the 89th minute, free kick coming for Santa Clara. This is dangerous for the Waves. Kat Jordan with the free kick. Over Santa Clara, this might possibly be their last chance to pull this out. They just have to be careful. 1-1 tie. And Jordan, does she play it long? She does. She sends it deep. Waves able to clear it. Gonzalez with a solid kick in midfield. Sent back the other way by the Broncos. Pepperdine back and forth. Waves do a good job back there for the Waves. Victoria Romero. Pepperdine with it. Maybe their last chance to try to win this. 90 seconds to go. Way downfield, Pepperdine. This is Edelman. Excellent ball handler. Gets it into the box. Laparo. Double teamed, triple teamed. Trying to keep it and cannot. Cleared by Santa Clara. They did a great job defending, helping out into the box. That backline defense. Schaenauer drives it downfield, goes out of bounds. Kobe Barnett could not control the ball. We're inside the 90th minute early. Crowd of about 500 on hand. Broncos at LMU on Saturday. Waves hit the road at Pacific on Saturday. In a 1-1 tie. Ball popped up. Waves got to be careful. This is Leonard along the sidelines. All kept in play. 30 seconds. Long kick. Waves got to be heads up on this. Clock running. Broncos better hurry. Down to 15 seconds, 16 seconds to go. Actually, stop the clock. A free kick coming for Santa Clara. 16 seconds remain. Waves got to defend this final 16. Edelman. It's Kat Jordan. Booms it toward the goal, out in front. The header by Schaenauer, a shot attempt, and corralled by Medvecki with a game saver. Clock winding down. Oh, the Broncos had a great last chance. As 1 second, the game will come to an end. The shot attempt was taken by Marissa Bubness, and Medvecki made a great save. Time runs out. The Waves and Broncos tie 1 goal apiece. They will congratulate each other. Quite a game today. And for the Waves, they go to 8-2-3, 2-0-1 in league. Broncos go to 8-2-2 and 2-0-1 in league play. Quite a contest today. Looking at the final numbers, Santa Clara had 8 shot attempts. Pepperdine with 5 shots on goal. The Broncos with 5. Pepperdine with 3. Julian Medvecki had 4 saves. Marley Nicholas had 2 for Santa Clara as we take a look at the highlights in this one, brought to you by University Credit Union. And the scoring all came in the first half. Lucy Mitchell in the 6th minute for Santa Clara got the goal early, giving the Broncos a 1-0 lead. Waves were battling throughout. The defenses seemingly in control. Pepperdine in the 41st minute. Ari Salvador on a deflected hit by Tatum Wynalda. Salvador, the freshman, getting her first goal in her collegiate career. Hope they gave her the game ball for memories. And there you saw it there by number 2, Ari Salvador. And that all the scoring in this one. shot attempt. Look at Medvecki, who was terrific. 4 saves, and again defending that PK that probably could have won it for Santa Clara. Cat Jordan missing wide to the right off the right post. Crowd today about 500. Quite a game. The teams tie. Santa Clara won, Pepperdine won. For our entire Game On entertainment crew, I'm Al Epstein. Good evening, everyone.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify.
It's only a shot. Just throw it away.
So this is your first time buying a home?
Yeah, this is first time doing any of this.
Everything is in the email I sent you the other day.
The email.
And if you haven't looked at it yet, let's go through it together.
Expertise. Just one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
You know why I love Halloween?
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
Son, you're 8. All your Kit Kats are free.
Happy Halloween! Have a break, have a Kit Kat.
He's been through a lot.
We'll get there. It's okay. You're safe here. Come on. No hurry.
Lord, you know it's true. I only wanna be with you.
Love begins with trust. I'm not going anywhere. That's why I got a Subaru.
The all-new Subaru Forester. Safe, long-lasting, trusted, loved.
I say what's happening, baby. Y'all all right. We ain't never stop rolling, baby.